Hi, Red. Wait, hold on. I didn't do any checks. Let me listen to my mic right now. Oh god, I forgot how to stream. Where is it? Okay. Hi. Oh, why do I sound like that? Yeah, cause sometimes my brother uses my mic, so I have to like check every time. Cause he uses, how do you call this? Voice changers. Yeah. He uses voice changers, and one time, oh wait, I'll save the story for later. Yeah, I have a pretty voice to listen to. I speak on university personal statements. Hey, good luck, and thank you for calling pretty. Hi, Rhonda. Yes, it's been a while. Hi, Captain. First of all, it's okay to make mistakes. That's what makes us human. Ah! I'm such a weird perfectionist because I am a perfectionist, but I don't have the skills to make things perfect. So I would overthink things and they would still end up bad. Let me move this mic. Okay, we so can start meeting good. I'm sorry. Originally, I did plan on not streaming on January at all, but I realized I would be wasting my time if I don't use up this month whole break. Oh yeah. So as I was saying about the voice changer, one time my brother did not tell me that he had voice changer on, and I was in class. I was in class, and obviously I like participating, okay? I like participating on stuff. So I raised my hand, my online hand, and I got called to answer. And I was just answering confidently, like the way I speak, the way I do now. I was answering like, "Oh my god, I'm so good at this stuff. I'm so confident." And then my teacher didn't say anything. She just went, "Oh, oh, okay," and and I was like, "That's it. That's the only. That's the only reaction to it." Hold on, let me refresh stream element. And then I wasn't checking my messenger at all. And then after class, I realized I had so many notifications from friends. I checked it, and guess what it says? I had voice changer on, and I sounded like an 80-year-old man speaking. Can I literally listen to my old covers and you will realize you're doing quite well off? I did! I thought you sounded nice. It's a learning curve. Yeah, I was thinking of that. That's why I decided to upload the cover even if it doesn't satisfy me. That's it. I'm writing down where you get slapped like a penguin because you have perfectionist. What? No. Also, as you guys may have realized, I'm not using my hand tracker right now because, like I said before, um it's a separate software to what I used to use, which is VC Face. And I realize the hand tracking is pretty heavy and my computer is getting old and it can't handle that much stuff anymore. Crispy as a leopard. No! No! And yeah, my PC is actually, yeah, it's getting so old. It's getting so much problems. Like sometimes my monitor goes black and I have to like slap it so I get to see what's on my screen again. It keeps bamboozling me. I thought, oh my god, we have no no electricity again. Nope, it's just my computer. Crisp slap. Oh yeah, Zaddy's at work right now, so he couldn't watch the premiere. What do you mean you? I don't like my voice, chat. I don't like my voice. I don't know. Also, I sound different. I sound different right now, or maybe you just haven't heard my voice in a while. Bro works the graveyard shift. Yep, he does. He does. He works graveyard, and for some reason, he's still able to make time to like mm, spend time with me in the morning. And I'm like, don't you need to sleep? Bro is sleep deprived. Also, why else did you think I sent the half ad pic? Ah, I mean, it looks nice. I read it. Read it. It's nice. I liked it so much. I was actually really, really surprised because you kept saying that you're not that good or whatever, and then I read it, and I'm like, bro, sounds like those 13-year-old writers on Wattpad that are surprisingly really, really good at writing. It's fine. We will like it for you. Ah! Okay, like it. Exactly. It is nice and it's far from perfect. Well, I don't like my own stuff. I don't know. I don't like my own stuff. I don't even like hearing myself. What was I gonna say? I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. So originally I was thinking of doing a study stream because I wanna learn stuff in advance. Like, I did say before that I want to do HTML, CSS, and JavaScript so I can do front end programming stuff. But I kept procrastinating. That, by the way, I'm in a dilemma of what to choose to get on my birthday, either Converse shoes or a DJ controller. What do you think? Get the controller. Get the controller. Dude, get the controller. I might say, well, actually, I get what's fulfilling for you, but in my perspective, I think the DJ controller is much more worth it. Cause you can always get Converse shoes, but DJ controllers aren't really the things you can just casually ask someone to buy for you. If you get what I mean. Cause Converse shoes are shoes. You can use them in your daily life, and if you tell your parents that, they'll consider it. But a DJ controller, unless your parents are very very supportive of you, then you know what, just whatever you want to choose whatever you want. DJ controller it is. Let me ask my parents tomorrow. I hope you get your birthday wish, Ponto. Oh, and speaking of fulfilling, I'm on my way to learn Mongolian throat singing. Oh, that's epic. I keep hearing, I keep watching videos of it, and I get so confused how they do it. Like, the music, the sound comes directly from their throat. It you can tell that it's not how do you say, it's not your regular singing. They're making it from their throat. Like, how do you, how do I explain it? You know those frogs that can inflate their necks? You get what I'm saying? It has the same vibe as Mongolian throat singing for me. My classmates gifted me a walking stick today because I'm the oldest in the grade. 1919 on the 7th. He's old. Rith is old. Ancient. Bro is dust. How do you have so much time? I'm thinking of the same thing. Like, how are you doing all of these things? They're not singing from the lungs, they're singing from the throat and expand their chest. That sounds painful, not gonna lie. Dust. I'm used to being the youngest in group, so I know how to roast older people. Bros dust. How is it like chatting with Jesus? What did you eat when you were in the ark? Bros dust. You're ancient. You're a bit you're older than. Am I? Am I older than you? Are you sure about that? Huh? Hey, what the fuck? Why did I sound like mint for a minute? Wraith, trust me, I'm the most laziest nerd ever. Could be working and more and have physics exam day after tomorrow. What if Captain is secretly like what do you call this? Secretly a millionaire or something. If he's dust, then I'm a fossil. Then what am I? What am I? Mythology? You know it's offensive to women, right? What do you mean? Granny. Relic. Bruh. 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 Oh yeah. So, I mean, have I told you guys that I have curly hair? Totally not a millionaire. Oh, he's a millionaire. What if he's actually a mafia boss? He's the CEO, the mafia boss. Yeah. Hold on. I'm getting. Okay. So I have curly hair. Let me move my mic a bit or I'll end up hitting it. I have curly hair. It's actually I don't know what type of curl it is. It has both waves and curls. It's weird. My hair is weird. And I never learned how to take care of it properly since like this. In the Philippines, even though a lot of us have naturally wavy and curly hair, it's actually not that they don't consider it a beauty standard, you know? When you watch commercials, they always have really straight hair. Even with shampoos, conditioners, hair oils, they all have straight hair. So it's hard to find stuff that would be good for my hair type. And it damaged my hair. It damaged my hair so bad. And whenever I go to get a haircut, people will always tell me, do you want to get a rebond? Do you want to get your hair straightened? No, bitch, I came here for a haircut, not a fucking. Sorry. it's I went there to get my hair trimmed, and they told me to get a rebond. I'm like, bro, what? What? My hair is curly, and I'd like for it to stay curly. And finally, recently, I got enough money. I bought myself these not a fucking no. Oh god, no, not a fucking hairstyle. Yes. Okay. I got these curl and define brand stuff, hair mousse and hair. I got essence, curling essence, curl essence. But yeah, they're apparently they're really good, and they made my hair look so good during the new year. I'm like, I love my hair. Then get your own haircut, Kine. I did. That's what I did. I cut my own hair. The first time I did it, it actually looked pretty nice. And then, with girls, when we don't feel good, we cut our hair. And when I was younger, I thought that was BS. I thought that was just some teenage trend or whatever. Nope. I ended up doing it to myself. I cut my hair. I I gave myself this really really thick bangs. I took a picture of it and sent it to my friend, and she was panicking because she also has curly hair, right? She knows how curly hair reacts to haircuts. And I sent it to her. She was like, "Bitch, what the fuck did you do? What did you do?" And I didn't tell her it wasn't done yet because I wanted really really short bangs. So I made I made this thick cut of bangs, and then I separated some of it to the side, took the middle part, and cut it shorter. And I think it did turn out nice. Not gonna lie. But then after that, I let it grow, and I got out of hand. I kept chopping my hair. Your avatar has long bangs. Well, if I didn't give it long bangs, I'd look so weird. Trust me, I've tried. I've tried not giving myself bangs. I just look weird. Good enough to appear in a Palmolive ad. If only they'd put curly people in Palmolive, but they won't. Yeah, I do have bangs now. I like having bangs. I think it worked out nicely since it covers my forehead. Because I didn't care about my hair before. I would just put it up in a really really tight ponytail or a bun. Like those the bun that soldiers have? Yeah, like that. My hair was always in a bun or a ponytail. It was just really, really basic. Hold on, hold on. Hello, hi. Oh, who? Who? How do I say your name? Hello, welcome, welcome. Hi, Egg. I got chocolate. Zathy doesn't know that I have chocolate. I have chocolate. Oh yeah, I've been watching a lot of anime recently. The last one I watched is the seventh time loop. Yeah, 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 na na na. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Na na na. Ugh. That's so cringe. Anyway, chocolate. ASMR. Oh wait, I have no suppression on. Okay, you can't hear the chocolate. Too bad. What should I cover next? Actually, I actually have a lot of stuff recorded. I just can't seem to get the mixing right. I don't know. I don't have enough money to hire someone, even if I want to. You guys know Set It Off? The band? Are you aware of Set It Off? Hmm? You know Miles? No? Wanna cover something next? What is that? Okay, I can ask my basement mixer to mix something for you. Oh, I don't have money. Also, basement mixer is a funny term. I don't have money. I'm sorry. It's okay. You don't pay. What? He does my stuff for free. I mean, maybe he considers you his friend. The song I sent you also has a female vocalist, so should we ask Kina? Huh? I'm sorry. The chocolate was so good, I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood for music right now. Well, I am, just not rap right now. I have like a very specific mood for rap. I think when it comes to rap, it's better to say it to Zathy, because she likes those stuff. Would you be interested in joining us? Why not? Why not? What else is there for me to do? I'm unemployed. uh, I love my jokes, even if they're cringe. I may be cringe, but I'm free. Shock clap. I have shock clap. Unemployed gang, let's go. Let's go. Well, I mean, technically, I am unemployed, but I can do a bunch of stuff, and I'm earning money from that. Sometimes, I think it is, well, I think it's illegal, but sometimes I make my classmates assignments, their projects, especially with coding. Since I finish my program fast, I just um change the variable names, um play around with the formatting a little bit, and then pass it off as theirs. Or sometimes I'd be like, I have a printer at home. I can do the printing for you. Just pay me. This idea came from my dream. Ruth and I performing live on stage and you're on the screen in the background. I want that! I wanna do that! Ah! I wanna do that. I wanna be on stage. Well, technically, as a VTuber, I'll never be on stage for but I wanna do that. Good luck, pronto. Big brother problems. I wanna be on stage. I wanna be seen on a big screen. Oh yeah, I was thinking of like let's say this. I was thinking of what I want what for my channel was, or well, as a career in VTubing. I wanna have concerts. Or at least I wanna appear on TV. Cause it would be so wild if they get you on Filipino TV. Like, I've never seen a VTuber on Filipino TV. I wanna be the first one. I wanna be the first one. You know, maybe if you guys have connections. No, it's so bad. It's so bad. Should I join a singing contest on TV as a VTuber? And then I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna show you my face or something. Hey, look, you have connections, kid. Big ones. Hold on, I have social anxiety, bro. I can't even stand on stage, and here I am dreaming big. I can't. I mean, I want to, but I also, you see, my biggest enemy is myself. My biggest enemy is myself. Like, dude, I had the opportunity to be on a billboard, and I did not take it. I want to be in a billboard. Please put me in a billboard. Somewhere everyone can see me and they'll be like, "What the fuck is that?" And it will go viral, and then people will find me, and then like, "Oh yeah, she's actually pretty good." And it's gonna be like really really nice advertising. I'm gonna start recording soon. So you're gonna communicate first. I feel like when it comes to recording collab songs, you guys really 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 need to talk about it. Some of my old friends, old colleagues from Matilda voice dub. I wanna do voice acting. I bought a book I think last year about voice acting. I think it's the most famous voice actor in the Philippines, and it was a book about how he got into voice acting, what connections, what he did to start that career. And I really like it. I haven't finished it, but I want to do voice acting. It's just I'm not really good at it. And I think I have a problem with my throat. I'm gonna get it checked when I have money. Cause it's really hard to speak. For me, it's hard to speak, sing, whatever. Anything with my voice. Like, I'm struggling to speak. And it's a miracle I could still sing. You could say I'm an unofficial voice actor. Why not make it official, Captain? I hope you get a role, actually. You're gonna teach me? I wanna have a more varied streams for this year. Like it's not just gaming, art, or whatever by myself. I wanna involve you guys more and have different content. So maybe I'll take you up on that offer, Captain. Oh yeah, Rift also sent me a video. Do you guys wanna watch it while I eat? Let's have more chill streams like this actually. Hi Leon, welcome to the stream. Hi. Oh yeah, before that, you guys know Baby Metal as well, right? I always talk about Baby Metal. They had a concert recently. It's their 15th anniversary, and they played their old songs from their first album. I'm like, ah! They played Catch Me If You Can and Awadama Fever, and I really like those songs. I hope they play Okie Okie Midnight. Oh. You are Penguin. Hi, Penguin. Welcome, Penguin. I'm Cheese. Ube Cheese. Hold on, let me set it up so we can watch. Chat, I forgot how to stream. Oh, I almost clicked stop streaming instead of studio mode. Oh no. Oh no. Refresh. Okay. Let me just fix this. Why is it like that? But it's too late to turn back now. I gotta hold, but I don't know how. I could escape this. This doesn't take me first. I've been dying in love, dying in love, dying in love. Okay, let's go. Let me make it higher. Let's hope I don't crash. Oh no. Oh wait, I didn't click. Okay. Where did this beautiful voice come from? My dad's balls. Oh, you can't hear anything. Hold on. Why can't you hear anything? There you go.
At least as best as they can, because while one island is a rich green paradise,
You hear it now?
the other one
You're kidding me.
is a barren wasteland. It's up to each player to
Dang, that's gonna kill my computer.
Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war? What ended up happening is the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen. All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video. I present to you the rich and
This
poor
mugs the Minecraft
1,000
movie.
player civilization experiment.
Wait, how long is this? Oh, it's two hours.
If you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server, and of course, subscribe to my channel. Alright, we got 1,000. Good luck, everyone.
Day 1.
It was the beginning of day 1, and all 1,000 players began to explore their new homes.
What is this?
He sounds like Kane.
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland. Hey, you guys having a good time?
No. Nothing here. Just tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot find anything.
It didn't take long for the people who chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place.
Players realized that building civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly challenging, and not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable, like the snow biome.
Oh, darn.
And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Ooh, I'm not going down there.
This volcano also happens to
Had the same experience
all the
before with
water
powdered
on the
snow.
island.
I didn't know that
This killed a lot of people.
they updated it. I didn't know about the update.
Now, to begin building
And it
civilization,
killed
the
me.
players needed to find a tree.
Please tell me where the trees are, bro.
'Cause
Wood is
I didn't know
essential
about it.
material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty big too.
My cousin was actually in this
But, of
event. He chose
course, it
Island
was
2
completely
and joined the
surrounded
nation
by
tricolor.
boiling
Ooh.
water.
You've got to be kidding me.
Meanwhile,
Oh, it's not in the
let's go
video.
over to Island
Okay.
2.
Cherry blossoms. Oh yeah, did you guys see the new update? The one with the baby
Life on
mobs?
Island 2 was
It's so cute.
beautiful. The terrain was green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
Open for business.
Open for business.
Ocean water? It's from the ocean. Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
No.
The people on Island 2 immediately realized they had chosen the island of safety and wealth. You were literally a piece of gold.
Yeah.
The only real danger on Island 2 was the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood. But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery,
Yes, I am.
and you're forcing your employees to go up and get oak.
Oh, no.
She forcing you to work up here.
Hey, no. It's
Oh, me too. I wanna do Minecraft roleplay, but I don't know anyone who does it.
Also, because of the vast amounts of trees, people were very quickly able to craft
Like
tools that
usually with
allowed
my
them to
friends,
mine
they
underground.
either don't have Minecraft or they can't pay for the realms or they don't have a computer.
Overall, the people of Island 2 were
So I
thrilled
always
with their
end up
new
hosting
home,
and I'm not
filled with their
available all the
wealth,
time, you
and they
know,
were
so the
very
server always ends up
optimistic
dead.
about their future.
Please.
By the end of the first day, players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree.
Tree.
You realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, no, we're not scared.
No?
Nope.
Hi.
Island 1 was
Oh,
still
it's
pretty
okay.
far from having fully fledged civilizations, but there were communities starting to form. For example, this player named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to feed those who were starving. Remy the Rats, what are you serving them here? It's very popular. Bread? And you-
Bread?
What the frick? Why? Wait, is this a bread line? I also got word that there was a small group of people who had chosen to settle in a weird location.
People at the volcano.
What type of people would choose to live on a volcano?
Me.
Hey guys.
Hello.
What the
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the mafia.
This was Lingolini, and he had recruited
Island
about
1 is just the
20 people
Philippines
to
for
join
real.
this Italian
I mean,
mafia.
we do have
They were
we
very
do have
hopeful, make
trees,
friends,
we have
and get rich.
minerals.
Hold on, can we tell you a little secret?
Well, technically we're Island 2. But the reason we become Island 1 is because of the government.
We'll check back in with these guys later, but in the meantime, on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations starting to form.
I don't care about power, I don't care about government, I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named Call Me Cass was the leader of about 50 people in a nation she named the Cass Coalition. And a coalition it was, of very different types of people, including pirates, bankers, Canadian cartels, bakery owners, and their employees.
Fair working conditions.
How much even being paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict.
War.
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the shore right next to the Cass Coalition.
At least get sand somewhere. You're not gonna ruin the aesthetic.
But these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
We're actually 5 nations combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day 1 when 5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and unify under one nation. As a result, the Commonwealth
Canadian
had a
cartel
government
doesn't
with
get much
5
screen
leaders at
time.
the
Oh, they
top
have their own
and
video.
150 citizens.
Yeah, that's the thing with these. There's so many stories that can happen.
Very ambitious and wanted to make
Why are
the
my dogs
Commonwealth the
barking?
most beautiful, the most respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected. But let's see what happens in the following
What is that
days.
sound? Hold on.
As players logged back in the next day, nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event. Revy the Rats was running his restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spoon.
Does anyone... Knight, I need food, I'm dying.
Yo, Spood.
Yep.
I do have food. You're private, but
Oh, I need food. Oh, God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now, this player, Spood, was a rising leader on Island 1. He was known for always giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spood's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity, to further his political ambitions. That is, until...
Oh! Watch out,
Oh my God.
Oh, he's a traitor. He was trying to assassinate Spood.
Spood had survived an assassination attempt, which brought him exactly the attention he needed to cement himself as a legend on Island 1. People were drawn to him, and on day 2, Spood used this leverage to establish an empire named Westhelm.
These people have made me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly!
Even though the people of Westhelm were still struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
Earlier, somebody tried to take my life. Someone with this face. But now, he's dead.
Sorry guys, I had to check something outside. I thought there was someone. Because there was a noise.
Had hope.
Also, the video is too long for me to post.
Island
Let me
1
move
was
my mic to the
finally starting
side.
to develop civilizations, but not all of
I
them
got
were as motivated
snacks.
as Westhelm.
I got
Right next door,
snacks.
for example, was a cult named Nevermore.
A failed
that literally just
assassination
boxed
of this.
themselves in
Isn't
and
that
wanted
how
nothing to
the
do with the
World
rest of
War
the world.
started?
Quoth the raven, nevermore.
And honestly, these guys weren't wrong to be pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find troves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed from the volcano and covered the
I
entire
love getting context
island.
from chat.
This lava layer ended up killing a lot of people.
Dang.
That said, a lot of people weren't necessarily angry at the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environments of Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh. In fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning, including a few creations by our model leader, Lingolini.
What the heck is that?
Speaking of Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano
Why are
on
there
day
trucks here?
I just survived an assassination attempt.
Whoa. Mamma mia, help me! I'm getting chased!
Lego likes just to take me out of nowhere and I have to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. But Lingolini was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put a hit out on him. Everybody in the mafia knows that the Lego likes is an enemy of the mafia.
But then, during our interview... Oh wait, who's coming out over here? There's some people coming down.
Oh, those are people from Infernus. They're our allies.
Oh, really? Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano. I spoke with the leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with Lingolini to do just that.
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion, and use the volcano's height and flowing lava to their advantage.
If anybody tries to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Now, speaking of invasions, on day 2, the Cass Coalition was approached by an army of boats.
Guys, I think we're under attack.
It looked like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
We are not here to invade, I swear.
Oh,
We're not here to invade you, we promise. Why are y'all here?
But I didn't do anything, I just followed
You
them.
brought them all, you didn't do anything, okay.
The leader of the migrants, a player named 3Below0, profusely
1 year and
apologized
7
for the
months to
scare,
get
and
done
then
because of
the
post-event
migrants took off.
reenactments and editing.
What's going on, Cass?
Ooh.
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear. Now, on day 2, players had finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago, or chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle, with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor, ruled by a monarch named Jofiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
The center island, meanwhile, had pink cherry blossom trees, and was the home of a small nation called Barbieland. What is this?
Life in plastic?
Oh god.
It's fantastic.
Okay. And lastly, the southern island was big, but also extremely dense, flooded with jungle and swamps. As a
Barbieland!
result, nobody really wanted to stay there, although I did find one person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation home? I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture, there's no
Hey,
roof.
hold your horses there, cowboy. It's not done yet.
Saps was one of the few players who chose not to join any civilizations because he didn't want to get dragged into politics and drama. Still, he made lots of friends across Island 2, his best friend Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3Below0 and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the way up north. Now, other than accidentally invading the Cass Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good. We are enlightened. We are the light. We are Luminara.
The migrants had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They saw themselves as the light of Island 2, the innovators, the inventors. See, the reason 3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle, well, it wasn't by accident. After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and
yeah, it does sound really, really
by
cool.
the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island.
Oops, sorry.
He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2. His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other island so that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace.
That's nice. But I know it won't happen.
Simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew that people on Island 1
It
were
took 30 hours.
Their fear was that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
That bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
That's true.
The goal of world peace.
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong. We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
What if 3 Below Zero says no? What if they finish the bridge?
Well, then at least
We'll
they'll know
burn
I
it.
tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
You burned the bridge. I wonder how many editors they have.
Tensions were rising, both within nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen next.
Yeah, me too, Captain.
Back at Island 1, I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves Al Karasina.
Karasina, my friend. We're the baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look closely, there was a person of interest hanging around with the pirates.
Lego likes just to take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put a hit out on him.
That's a
So
lot.
to be clear, Lego Likes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates. You can probably guess how this ends.
Yo, Lego Zanga's here.
So is this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Oh.
They're boiling him! Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Boiled
The
Lego.
Al-Karasina pirates had killed Lego Likes, but there was a small problem. Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Lego Likes had technically died to boiling water instead of a player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today. So you're expecting a payment later?
Yes.
We expect.
All right. Well, I'll go. I'll go.
You guys let me talk!
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Emperor's Food was still the most powerful man on Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
Emperor's Food had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
I'm gonna go there.
When Emperor's Food left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Okay, we need a best representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats follow me. Bodyguards.
Oh my God.
Sorry guys, sorry, I'm late.
Benji,
This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium. See, on day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island,
eating right
away
now.
from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore. So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1.
Why do I feel like they're more civilized than Island 2? The Mount Dragon makes it obvious.
In the next 60 seconds, I'll do it.
What do I have to do?
I like nomming on something.
Alright!
Yay! I love mushrooms.
Now, back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including West Helm's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first...
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
See, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey guys!
Hello! They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Linguini
They're
Mafia.
more...
Oh yes, they're
Yeah, the UN. They're more united than Island 2. They're united by survival.
Ooh, mamma mia! It looks like a small brain. It sure looks like the Lego lights.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore cults would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters. As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew they had to eventually to complete the Blue Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1.
Yeah!
At first,
that's so cool.
Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
I'm actually so happy for them. I hope it doesn't go bad. Uh-oh.
As you can see, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth. They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving. What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble getting anything done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting over power. See, there were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
It is ridiculous that Armin's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has like, barely 5.
Because of all the fighting and disarray, Commonwealth citizens started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition. Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Really focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
Oh god, it's the HOA. It's the HOA.
However, the building inspector did get a little power hungry. It's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Because it's not up to code. So then, citizens took matters into their own hands. Anyway, on day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Caste Coalition, and Tricolor. Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city. Oh my God.
I love underground cities. I always try to build one when I have a creative world.
Be more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my God.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1. That said, the rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the 2 border states. So, Jofiel invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was 3 Below Zero because he was busy building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his second-in-command, Flux.
Oh no.
Flux, what's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below Zero says, we need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And because this meeting was the most important event yet on Island 2, Jofiel invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation. Saps, where are you going?
Apparently they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about it.
Oh no, I'm not excited, I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
Alright, I think everyone's here.
Welcome.
Well, we at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Saps!
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Here.
I can agree to
Yeah,
that.
I like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
Yeah, that's nice. That's what I was thinking.
I think Joe feels right. We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it. I'm on board with that.
I can agree to that.
The Commonwealth agrees.
When the video started, I didn't know there was a border. I forgot about the border. I was thinking, what if they just exchange stuff, you know? Because there's a lot of sand, there's a lot of building materials on Island 2. Oh, wait, Island 1? Island 1? Why can't they just exchange stuff? Like, they get aid from Island 2, and Island 1 gives them building materials in exchange. Because you have to, like, dig really, really down to get the stuff you see on Island 1, right? Yeah, the border complicates it, true. They would die before it even goes down.
Guys, no, this is ridiculous. Island 1 is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you wanna send aid to them? Guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them. Food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
I sense a civil war coming.
Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Guys, Island 1 is united. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the same goal, to kill us and take our resources. If they decide to attack any single one of our nations, it'll be easy. All they'll need to do is walk ahead, which is why we need to either merge all of our nations right now. We all choose a spot and combine into
Oh, we
one
have a lot of
civilization.
flux in our
Either
government.
that, or we attack Island 1 first.
Whoa,
Are you
crazy?
Watch,
this is
ridiculous. What's crazy, Joe Feel, is you leading all of us to our death.
Oh my
That's
god.
too
You have to
much. We
listen to
can't
me.
do that.
If we don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
Flex,
Hold on, we can't do that. That's crazy.
What is
Selfish.
happening?
Alright, everyone.
True.
We can't fight.
I like his lines.
All in favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye. All in favor of sending aid to Island 1.
Dang, this edit though. I'm amazed how they're able to convey emotion from that.
Meanwhile at West Helm, I ran into something interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Oh my god. So you remember this guy?
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Well, he
True.
had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
Up there in Wasteland Island. A boy went
Oh, that's sick.
let's go. And no resources
Do they have a separate channel?
except a wooden tree.
Let's go! Everyone loved the Island 1 band, including Emperor
Oh, I
Spoon,
want
who
their
found that the
channel.
music bolstered the morale of his citizens. He believed that a happy citizen is a productive citizen.
That's so cool. Imagine technically it's their
Emperor
first
Spoon was a
concert.
chaotic figure. West Helm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian. And of course, there was the Colosseum, which when finished will play a major role in West Helm's justice system. That said, Emperor Spood was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need a better representative.
Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well, I mean,
Benji and the other leaders were concerned that Emperor Spood is unstable and may one day try to take over the entire island. And their concerns
Right.
only grew when Spood was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify. But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever attack, they needed Spood on their side. So they didn't know what to do.
Well, here we are.
That's cool as fuck.
I just want to say, thank you, Spoon, for your support. You're welcome. Glory to West Elm.
Yeah. Okay, Captain.
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus, had decided to begin building a massive castle for her people. A beautiful home base that would hover directly over the volcano.
Looks like a cauldron.
Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions. Everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous, except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia. If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve the sacred land of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it?
Yeah, but it's also stupid not to take into
Linguini,
account what could
meanwhile,
happen.
decided to make his home underground within the volcano.
Look at my mic. Linguini!
Linguini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Hold on, yes, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had netherite. It was the single secret advantage that Island 1 had. And the only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernus.
Lingolini.
Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find. But Lingolini was unsatisfied.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Lingolini didn't like how Infernus was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return. So, he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything. Lingolini's hope was that Infernus never asked for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely. Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble.
I mean, they could probably give them a bit.
That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today, Lingolini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore. There was only one holdout.
Ooh.
This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named Turntap. How are you elected exactly? By a vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1 Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way. Are they drowning this guy?
He's gonna die.
Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so I threatened the Covenant. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News.
No, go to side.
So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care. Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason.
They invented waterboard torture in
Questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like "the lava is rising" just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today he had made a legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island.
Yellow
Island 1
journalism.
had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until now.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this. It scares me so much.
Meanwhile, the people of Island 2 had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace. But not everyone agreed with this approach.
The end of Island 2.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war.
Yeah.
As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command.
It's his villain arc.
I spoke with Legacy, a citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Saps, finish building his home.
Despite all the chaos, Saps still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable, but he's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Zaps, these two had become very good friends.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, unloaded.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
Is he gonna die?
Jofiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second-in-command, Seraphim.
Is she gonna get assassinated? Yep. Bam.
Seraphim! What are you doing?
No!
What?
No!
No way.
Why? Why? Why?
The second-in-command of Tricolor had just killed their own leader. And immediately, all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what?
What?
Everyone was confused about what caused this to happen. They killed Jofiel. Why? After
Why?
Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
That's our leader.
Back
That's
in
our
Zap's
leader.
place, Flux told Zaps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders. So, for the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow. But for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
Wait, why is it Plan C? Plan C? Oh. She's with Flux.
Now, Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face tragedy. Oh, what?
What?
The leader of the Alcaracina pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly. Alright, they sent me the footage of what happened. Oh no. He doesn't know the lava layer's there.
Oh!
No.
I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think I'm...
Oh my god.
With world leaders dying left and right, the media had plenty to report on. The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're #1 because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo Sidefall.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier. For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1.
Yippee!
But
They
right
did it.
away, the strength of this alliance would be tested.
The volcano.
Earlier, a citizen of Infernus had accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano.
Censorship?
And this news spread all across the island.
Oh crap, I thought that was real thunder.
This was a disaster for Infernus and the Lingualini Mafia, who had been trying to keep the existence of netherites to themselves. Immediately after hearing about the netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition into the volcano without telling Infernus. And lo and behold, they confirmed there was netherite. Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Seneca said no.
Nar, she said calmly.
People are saying we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not. Now with netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field, but the volcano people are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully. We're Island 1. We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
Meanwhile,
Same
Island 2
captain.
was still processing the death of Jofiel.
Even though I was just a farmer, you know, you still made me feel important.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops. Now, after Jofiel's death,
I feel like
Tricolor had lost
Island
a lot of
1
its
would
power,
think that the aid is them trying to invade them.
dominant nation, the
You know?
Commonwealth. But remember from day 3 how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It is ridiculous that Ahmed's vote is worth the same as mine.
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth.
Oops.
So, another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well... Oh! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
He's dead.
We just witnessed murder!
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments. This Commonwealth citizen went to the Caste Coalition to complain to Caste directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted, the Caste Coalition thrived. But they did have their own problems. Is this your employee?
Yes, he is.
That implied like get paid.
Is he not getting
paid?
paid?
Skipped out on work.
You hear this woman?
Earlier, What Daddy had ditched work to attend a party in Barbie Land. So as punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the tallest trees in the Caste Coalition.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you. You're so far up. You have to get closer to the ground.
Now, because of this recent tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from Saps' meeting. That said, every other major leader was now on their way.
I'm just gonna
As the leaders and
put a face
representatives
mask
arrived, there was
on.
one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending
Well,
the
I
meeting.
have to clean my face first.
Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quotes, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see that Island 1
Has
is gearing
actually
up to
skipped the
invade
meeting
us,
because she had school.
and their
Oh.
response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless.
Wait, how do you
and it's
know
going to
these?
result in all of our people dying.
Captain, the video is 2 hours long.
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it. Look, we can still save this island, but the current leadership has to go.
What do you mean, has to go?
Has to go. Removed. And I'm done waiting.
Anarchy!
It's gonna happen today.
Leaders, welcome. Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of very important stuff to talk
Oh,
about.
how many left?
During the first meeting, there was one person there
2 more
who actually
hours.
understood what I was saying. Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way. I told Seraphim to kill Jofiel.
What?
And today, we will finish the job!
Dang! I wish I was that good at making up lines.
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do.
Did they rig it with
but
TNT?
something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
I would like to bring you to the table. If you agree with full KOS on Seraphim, please say aye.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
Alright, so I have something to say. Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofiel by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reason to believe that leaders are not safe.
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
No, not
Think
Saps.
the leaders are safe.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him.
No, not the poor guy.
But if you had to betray one person to save 1,000,
Wouldn't
would
you? Oh. Oh.
What just happened? What happened?
Wait, did he die? Did he die?
Why is there a trap? Is this all a setup? Where's Saps? Where did he go? Did Saps do this?
No. No. Aw, he's just trying to live his life. The editing is peak.
It was a new day, and Island 2 was in shock. On day 4, when Saps was in Tricolor helping the people after the death of Jofiel, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this. He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan. But because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island.
Bruh.
The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Our leader's dead.
What just happened? After the trap went off, Seraphim was immediately caught and killed. Oh!
Lord of Tricolor.
But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all, Saps. And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be. With that, all the major Island 2 nations, from the Commonwealth to the Cast Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara, declared Saps to be hunted down and killed, while Flux got away with it all.
Bruh. Poor guy.
Betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7, the border
Someone just fell.
between the 2 islands will finally fall. Both islands now have 1 day to prepare. Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
I'm building a nuclear rocket that will make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up, and up, and up, and was never seen again.
I mean, what did he expect?
Now, Day 6 did present some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For example, at Nevermore, what is this? What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
Oh! Come on! Don't jump! What about me? I can shoot. No!
Oh! What? I didn't do anything!
I blame Ish!
Meanwhile, at Elysium,
I hate being a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them. Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald. The mushroom cow, Gerald, has been stolen.
Let's go!
There they all go. Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
Chat, I'm gonna have to
customers
end the stream at
instead started
12,
buying their
okay?
food from another player named Dinosaur. That is, until...
Dinosaur. He died. Roar. Dinosaur.
Permanently closed. All food is now at... Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinosaur? Anyway, on day 6, the West Helm Coliseum was finally complete.
I wasn't expecting that.
What do you plan on using this arena for?
Do I actually have to say legally?
Maybe before day 7?
No?
Maybe a little bit of blood will be shed. That's all I can say.
While Spood was a popular leader who
Oh, wait,
got
never
things
mind.
done, he had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable. He said outlandish things, he can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat. This is something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one.
Looks like a burger.
There has been a small but coordinated secret revolution growing.
Wait. I'm gonna have to end it here. I'm gonna have to pause it here, okay? In case you're about to end the stream, could you give a listen to the voice recording I sent? Okay. Hold on. Where is it? Over here. Ooh. Okay, 1, 2, 3. What the fuck? How do you do that? I sound like the zombie from Plants vs. Zombies. Hi, Mega. I didn't know you were there. Hello. Hi. Yes, I want to finish it. Now he was doing Mongolian throat singing. Well, he's practicing. I don't know how to do that. Oh yeah, Rith, I might take you up on that offer actually. I mean, I don't know if your friend would actually agree to it, but a little late. I'm about to end the stream. I'm about to end the stream. Yep. Oh yeah, do you guys want to listen to some of the recordings I've made? Thank you, Vega. I made it in like one night. Because listen to it. I mean, I have a lot already recorded. I just have really bad mixing. Ranta, go to sleep. Go to sleep. I have this one that I really like. Let's see if... Actually, I don't remember how I sound here. But let's try it. I'll lower the volume because it's really loud. Oh, okay, yeah, that is very loud. Sorry, guys. Wait, can you hear it? Oh, you can't. You can't hear it. Hold on. Why can't you hear it? What is happening? And the poison in the apple that you deserve. Okay, let's try again. I'll lower the volume because it's very loud. You know what? Let me turn off the effects so we can see the real sound. Thank you, Rith. Good night. I'm just gonna show everybody the records I've made. Jump scare in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, you guys still can't hear it. What the fuck? How about now? There we go. Down. When you start for attention, you serve what they crave. Chocolate and charm keep the questions at bay, but your sugar is sweet till it rots all their teeth. So save the charade, then you can decode it blade underneath. Yeah, it's rapping. In the apple that you sell, then with your penner and it's thunders as hell. I know they can't tell, but I can smell the body. Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-record that. Looking like a wolf and sheets floating on the prowl. Wonder what to say when they all find out. Force feed them sugar till they all fall down. When you starve for attention, you serve what they crave. Chocolate and charm keep the questions at bay. It is Vega. But your sugar is sweet till it rots all their teeth. So save the charade, then you can decode it blade underneath. Right now, feel the blade draw the blood from the roof of your mouth. Bite down. Right now, feel the blade draw the blood from the roof of your mouth. Bite down. What a wild bloody mess that you leave when you eat. Better sharpen up the toothpick, picking at your teeth. If you flash fakes, now study up till it's clean up the rot before it digs too deep. I'm supposed to do some growls here, but I can't do them. That's the only thing stopping me. Bite down, right now. Feel the blade draw the blood from the roof of your mouth. Bite down, right now. Feel the blade draw the blood from the roof of your mouth. From the inside out. You wanna? Maybe actually we can do that. And you can decode it blade underneath. You serve what they crave. Serve what they crave. Keep the questions at bay. Questions at bay. Till it rots all their teeth. So save the charade, and you can decode it blade underneath. Right now, feel the blade draw the blood from the roof of your mouth. Bite down. Right now, feel the blade draw the blood from the roof of your mouth. potential Duct and Kine collab. Maybe we could. I actually want to do a lot of songs, but they all require growls, and I can't do growls, so maybe I want to focus on making cover songs this year, actually. The harmonizing, yeah. I will focus on making covers this year. I will still be streaming, but less. So more covers, more art, more videos, most likely. I will do a bunch of collabs as well. I want to do collabs. I am planning on playing with Seam probably next year. And I am also thinking of what was I saying? Rith's offer. And who knows, maybe with Captain as well. And I am also planning on doing more stuff with Zappy, like covers. I don't know, like maybe when he's less busy. Yeah, and also more study streams. More study streams. Not next year, next week. Did I say next year? Sorry. Yeah, I want to do more study streams. Most likely, my next streams will be study streams. Since I want to learn stuff in advance. Yeah. Okay, I will end the stream now because it's 12 and Zaddy is gonna kill me if I don't sleep now. So, good night, everyone. Thank you for still being here, even if I haven't streamed in so long. And for watching my cover. Thank you. Watsukin. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. See you guys soon.